Hi, I'm Danamaya. I've been a Buddhist for almost 20 years and I was ordained in 2002. And while I am a devoted Buddhist, and I really wish that I could be vegetarian, in fact, I've not been vegetarian for about the last 5 or 6 years. The reason is that when I first got introduced to Buddhism, I undertook to be lacto-ovo vegetarian, and quite happily to do that. Didn't like how animals were treated, didn't feel that that was quite a good thing to do to eat them. But toward the end of that time, I began to realize that my asthma and allergies were getting worse, and I was getting sick more often. And I was coming into that time of one's life when ladies actually need certain nutrients in their diets that I wasn't able to adjust for with supplements. So in the last kind of year of that, I began to just have dreams about eating fish and just craving it over and over and over again. And I thought, oh, that's just craving. And I dealt with it in the usual ways that one tries to deal with craving. And it just kept not doing it. And after a while, I realized that this was my body telling me that I was missing certain nutrients. And one day I went and had some fish and pretty immediately felt that this was, my body was saying this is the right thing to do. So I do eat fish. I try to eat mindfully, very, very mindfully in that way, and very much have appreciation for the individual fish that, died to feed me. I think at some point, perhaps my physiology will change, perhaps when I get even older and I'm through this period of my life and I'll be able to go back to doing it. Because even though I know that this is working for my body at this point in my life, it doesn't quite sit with me ethically, which tells me that it isn't about the kind of craving where you just need and you want and all of that. This is something that's kind of in a metabolic way, and I find it quite puzzling. But for right now, this is what I need to do, and so I have resolved to be mindful and to have just tons of kindness for those beings that are benefiting me, and that's why I am not a vegetarian at this point.